Hi, I'm Kim Scates, Membership Relations Manager at Central Houston. I am here today with Daniel Villanueva, Associate Vice President of Enrollment Management at University of Houston Downtown, and Jacob Lipp, also with the university, Director of University Advancement. Thank you guys for being with me today. Jacob, as you know, a few weeks ago, you and I were on a committee call and you were casually updating everybody on some of the exciting things going on at the university. And I was so excited to hear about it, and I wanted to hear more, and I know our members will as well. So I'm excited to get into it. Before we get into all the updates, Daniel, why don't you give us just a quick snapshot overview of the campus?
Sure. So we are a sprawling urban university located in downtown Houston. We are a growing university. We are a 100% commuter institution, meaning we don't have any residence halls, yet we have a robust student life and student engagement program dedicated to our students. We primarily serve low-income, first-generation, and non-traditional students, and we offer bachelor's degrees and master's degrees for our students in the Houston region.
Wonderful. Now, everybody knows this has been a challenging year for academia. What is the student experience like right now?
Well, I'll tell you, Kim, it's a little different. It is all online at the moment, although we have made sure that all of the services that we offer, be it our pantry that we offer downtown, any student engagement experiences, our workout routines that are traditionally housed in our fitness center are offered online as well. So currently, all instruction is offered online. I'll tell you, I've been on the campus a couple of times during this awkward time, and it's eerily quiet. We miss our students, but we understand that health and safety and the wellness of our faculty, staff, and students come first. So we have opted for fall to be online, although we have moved all of our services online to engage students in a very digital format.
That's great. And Jacob, you have some experience around this.
I do actually, yeah. I am currently a student at the university myself. I'm in the Masters of Nonprofit Management program, and that's the program that has always been offered entirely online. And really, the opportunity that's there to interact with students through the digital formats, we've developed a lot of expertise for working with faculty and students online. And so the degree to which we've been able to transition to a fully online program throughout the degree programs that weren't necessarily online before, it really is a great experience for our students.
And what will happen in the spring?
So currently the plan is that we will offer a majority of our classes online, but still offering at least 25% in person or a hybrid hybrid format. We are a growing university, right? So the student experience is that we have hit record enrollment. And so more and more students are evidently interested in the University of Houston downtown, and we are excited about that. But in that, we also have to provide services to multiple audiences, even those who, despite a pandemic, learn in person. We are offering those services as well.
So you've mentioned that the university is growing. Why do you think you're seeing increasing enrollment numbers?
So I think it really comes down to 3 points. The University of Houston downtown is accessible. We are in downtown, and there are a whole bunch of opportunities of downtown partnerships with corporate leaders such as yourself, and as well as what you guys do in our downtown region, as well as it being accessible during all the roads, right? All major highways intersect in downtown. And so for people all around the Houston metro area to find an institution in downtown and be easily accessible is one reason. We are also the most affordable institution in the state of Texas and in Houston, right? And so for those of us who are challenged in funding our education by ourselves or perhaps through federal financial aid, that is an option. And the most important thing is that we are achievable. Students can come to the University of Houston downtown and take multiple formats, whether it's online or in person. They get to engage in faculty, and they really see the reality of finishing UHD strong and getting their bachelor's degree, and in turn, having an economic impact in the city of Houston.
And I understand you have some new degree programs as well. Is that right?
Yeah, it's an exciting time. We're also rolling out some brand new degrees. We're working with some augmented reality degrees that we hope to roll out over the course of next year. You know, UH Downtown was the first institution to offer the state's data science program. And so we're rolling out additional programs in that field, as well as this semester, we launched our brand new Masters of Public Accountancy program in the College of Business. I should say the Maryland Davies College of Business for the namesake. And so there's a lot of innovation and creation in terms of curricular program, and it's in direct response to what our local industry is telling us that they need.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, and Daniel, on that point, actually, I think we should point out too that UHD has been home to Houston's largest MBA program for the last 5 years, and now it's offered fully online. I think we will go back to offering that face-to-face whenever health and safety allows. But in the meantime, that, like the Masters in Nonprofit Management program, offered fully online and available and flexible to anyone who needs that.
And Jacob, you were telling me a little bit about the new science building.
It's really exciting. Yeah, we have, it's got a number of labs. It's really a lab building. And I'll tell you candidly, you know, when we first opened that building and we had no lecture halls in it, I thought, you know, I'm not so sure if this is really the way a building needs to be. Over the course of the last 8 months, it makes all the sense in the world. These are big, spacious labs, tons of light, what we call science on display throughout the entire building. You can see it when you drive down I-10. It's really remarkable. It's the first LEED Gold certified building within the University of Houston system. So we're very proud of the sustainability that's there. And it's also home to UHD's Center for Urban Agriculture and Sustainability. If you keep your eyes open along the hike and bike trail that's there, we will, within the course of the next few weeks, we'll actually have a solar panel array that's going to be installed at that location. And the lab buildings, the environmental science labs that stick out in its own little rectangle there, those will be fully powered by solar power once that array is in place.
That's pretty exciting. Okay, great. So what else is going on? What other developments on campus that we haven't talked about yet?
Well, we are in the midst of a big transition. Our previous president, Dr. Juan Munoz, had an offer that he could not refuse. He's moved to the University of California system to become the chancellor of UC Merced. So we are now a new president. We have a president search underway right now. We have identified four candidates, and they'll be visiting with us over the course of the next few months, both online and actually visiting the campus. Mm-hmm. And so we should know sometime early in 2021 who our permanent president will be. We're very excited about that. Whoever that person is gets to come into, as Daniel mentioned, a growing campus. We just broke ground on our Wellness and Success Center, which will be opening for our students in fall 2022. This is going to have new basketball courts, new locker rooms, inside indoor gym, indoor running track, in addition to wellness facilities and studios. It really is going to be a hub for our students who, again, don't live on campus, but maybe they have a 10 o'clock class and then a 3 o'clock class. So it's a place where they can really focus on their wellness, focus on their success during those interim times that they have on campus.
So you also mentioned something about hike and bike trails.
Yeah, you know, Daniel mentioned that we're connected to all the major highways. We're also connected to all the major bayous. White Oak Bayou and Buffalo Bayou meet right at where our campus is located. So that means that the hike and bike trails from the Heights and from Buffalo Bayou Park, they all meet right there too. I actually live in Spring Branch, and I've had the opportunity to ride my bike into campus a couple of times last few months. And it really is remarkable that as we've all been isolated, kept in our homes, kept indoors, folks are really taking the opportunity to enjoy nature and to enjoy those trails. And so the vibrancy of our city, unfortunately, we're not necessarily seeing it in the bars and restaurants downtown just yet, but we really do see it on those hike and bike trails where folks are getting out, making healthy choices, and enjoying, you know, really this ideal weather that we have, especially this time of year.
And Kim, we've also partnered with a third-party entity to have bike rentals on campus. So just as Jacob mentioned, we have bike stations located throughout the campus now, where you can rent a bike and go down 10 streets or go down 2 blocks and trade it in and share a bike with the community. It's a growing campus. It's really vibrant. We also have some mural art that we have erected throughout the area of downtown. We have a brand new Gator mural wall, as well as a Snoopy painting there that we put up on one of our buildings. So it's interesting that the university is not only educating and engaging our students, but really the community of downtown Houston in this area.
Daniel, what do you think the future looks like for the university?
Well, I think the university is on some good trails, right? Literally and figuratively. And what I mean by that is that we are growing. We continue to see the interest of our transfer students, of international students, of graduate students growing semester by semester. This past year, we had a record enrollment, record freshman class, the highest ever transfer application numbers to the university. So obviously, I think the success of our students, when they can see our graduates come to UHD, graduate, and get a job, that's most important to parents and students today. And that's really evident at the University of Houston downtown, as well as the environment, right? We are a big university. We're larger than Baylor University now, but yet when you come on campus, it's an intimate field. You can connect with me, you can connect with Jacob. We take students to lunch, we engage with students. So it's a very different environment. It's communal, yet it is expanding, and we hope to keep both ends of the deal by serving a larger population, but in a very small campus feel.
That's terrific. That's terrific. Before we go, how can our members keep in touch with the university and maybe get involved?
Well, I'd love for the members to get involved. Please reach out to me. My email address is ppp@uhd.edu. We would love to facilitate opportunities for students to have internships downtown. We want to make sure that our students are getting ready for great careers and to drive value to a lot of downtown employers and employers throughout the city. We're the second largest university in the city. We have some really amazing students and some great programs, and we really want to put those students in a place where they can succeed and where they can really make great contributions for employers throughout the city.
Yeah, and Kim, we'd like to host you anytime you have an event, be it at your office or any time with the downtown population. We'd like to have you down at the university. We have a spectacular view out on the south deck where you get to see the skyline. And evening programs always work very, very well. So stay engaged with us, connect with us on Instagram, LinkedIn, and you can always visit uhd.edu and search either one of our names, and our contact information will come up.
Wonderful. Good. And for our viewers, we will put those email addresses in our show description below, so it'll be easy access for that. One last thing before we go, for each of you, what is your favorite thing about downtown Houston?
Kim, I'll jump in. You know, as I mentioned, my home is in Spring Branch, but I've always felt like I have two neighborhoods. You know, really just being able to walk around downtown, run into familiar faces, whether they're from the university or elsewhere. Mr. Rodney, one of the downtown rangers for the downtown district, is someone I always love running into. It's really great to feel at home in downtown, and that means places to eat, places to drink, places to see friends, places to spend time, whether it's parks, trails, work. It really is a place to do anything you want to do. So I love being downtown.
Yeah, I love being downtown as well. I live out in the suburbs, way out in Katy, and so commuting in, riding the Metro bus, parking right into downtown, seeing the skyline, the eateries, going to happy hour with colleagues after work, the nightlife, being able to meet my wife downtown for a Broadway show after work. You know, it's great to be a part of a vibrant community, and certainly downtown Houston is that.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. This has really been fun. I'm excited to hear everything that's going on. Congratulations on all of the growth that you are experiencing. Downtown Houston is lucky to have you. And thank you to everybody who joined us today. We look forward to bringing you more Central Houston member profiles in the future, and we will see you downtown. Bye.